Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy BULLBOYKENNELS. Today I got, what I would consider one of those insane pickups. Insane. When I say insane, like this is like crazy insane. So these are all going to be second sight releases, all chunky boxes. Some of their more recent releases that I wanted, but then I figure, you know what? There's quite a few of them that I am missing. So why not just pick them all up at the same time? I will say only bad thing though, especially when ordering from Second Sight. When you order like one or two, shipping isn't too bad. I mean, it's still a little pricey, but it's not like crazy bad. But when you're ordering a stack, oh Lord, that shipping gets out of hand. Like, I'm glad I don't pay tax, because if I had to pay tax, oh man, I'd be hurting. But anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into these releases, because I know that's what you're here for. You just want to see what the hell did you end up getting. These I'm not gonna like open up and like unbox, because it's just too many. Video would be way too long, so I'd rather do that like individually. But these are just all ones that were currently in stock at Second Sight that I did pick up. So let's start with the first one. And haven't got to see this except for a bunch of trailers and like some clips. So pretty interesting movie. I hear it's good though. And that is Ugly Stepsister. So, and I love my chunky boxes from Second Sight, so had to get these. So that is the Ugly Stepsister. So again, like I said, I heard this was really, really good. So I'm looking forward to definitely watching this. As soon as I get a minute, because I got quite a few movies I gotta watch. Good thing is I try to watch one at least every night, and then on the weekend, at least the one day of the weekend, I try to get like 5 movies in, so that way I can try to watch a bunch of things at one time. Except for the days that I'm watching my grandson, then I'm watching, whatever he wants to see. But other than that, I do try to fit in a lot of movies though. This next one here, this is a David Cronenberg film. I hear this is good. I just never seen it. So it's another one I got to put on my list to watch. And that is Crimes of the Future. So yes, another chunky box release. So that's what we have there for that. So another interesting film. And a lot of those Cronenberg movies are typically pretty good. Like he has some really wild stuff that he be out there doing. But yeah, there is that one. Now the rest of these, these kind of been out for a minute, but they're still currently available. So, I had to get them while they were still in stock. And that is Inside. This is a movie I've never seen before, so can't wait to get to watching this one. So we'll see if I enjoy this or not. Hopefully I do, because it looks interesting. So hopefully it's it's one of those good movies. Now, I know some of these movies are like foreign type of movies, different language or whatnot, but that's okay. Well, I think it was like French for this one. Doesn't with English subtitles. So I guess I'm gonna be reading, Hey, but I do that on a lot of my Godzilla movies anyways. I read the subtitles. So, but yeah, there's that Inside. So definitely, hopefully I enjoy this one. All right, next one. And this one is, let me see, is this another foreign one? French, English subtitles. Another French movie. French. And that is Frontiers or Frontier S. Not sure how they're going to pronounce that one, but it's whatever. Nice little chunky box. Of course, the backside So like I said, I may do like an unboxing for all of these like individually, but for now, you know, because the video is going to be way too long if I did that, just going to go through them. So again, that is Frontiers from Second Sight. Next one here, I was a little torn between this one because I was a little mixed with the with at least what I've seen about it, but then I was like, you know, but I also hear it's good though. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance on it. This one is Spanish language with English subtitles. Well, I definitely don't need to read this one. Since it's in Spanish, I will understand every damn thing they're saying. Now, the only bad thing with, you know, some movies when they do say Spanish, you know, is it Spanish or is it Spaniard? You know, because if you speak Spaniard or whatever Spaniards speak, you know, their language is different than ours. Just so you know, it's kind of like English and then American English. Those are two different types of English. Same thing with Spanish and then Spanish. Yeah, I know it sounds a little weird, but, you know, as Puerto Ricans, we speak Spanish. Spaniards, I guess they consider it the same thing for them, Spanish. But some would say, hey, they speak the proper Spanish, and, you know, the rest of us is kind of broken. But it's whatever, you know. But yeah, coffee table. Oh, that's the back side of it, just in case. Let me get that in focus. Well, it was just in focus. There we go. There we go. That's the coffee table. I mean, the film did look really interesting. So hopefully this is one that I do end up enjoying. But we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see. This next one, it says Lionsgate, but it's also from Second Sight. I've never seen this one. So let me see. Optional English subtitles for the hearing impaired. Okay, so I don't know what fucking language this is going to be in. Who knows? But that is none other than May. So if you've ever seen this one, let me know your thoughts, what you think about it. And there's the backside. And then, of course, the spine. Well, kind of almost lost the spine there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and it looks like the artwork kind of wraps around for it too. So, yeah. There we go with May. Like I said, I've never seen this one before. So, it's going to be a first time watch for me as well. See if I enjoy that. Now, these next two, I do own. I mean, I got the regular releases when they came out. I don't know if one was a Blu-ray release and the other ones were 4K release. Now, I know they only got two of the movies rather than all three. I kind of wish they had all three because to me, the first two films were the best and the third one was the okay one. Where this one kind of has, was it the second film and then the third film? But anyways, that is none other than Pearl. Yeah, this is an awesome movie. Like the role she played in this shit was awesome as hell. Really, really enjoyed this movie. I mean, I enjoy all of them, but let me try to get that in focus. There we go. So yeah, that is Pearl. Kind of wish they had X, but they don't. But I did want this edition of the chunky box for it. So, you know, there is definitely that there for El Pearl. And then, of course, my final pickup. You know, it's the final one. Like I said, the shipping cost for this was ridiculous. It's just asinine. But that is none other than Maxxxine. Another good one. Not as good as the first two movies, but definitely a good one. You know, because she got a trippy character in these here films. Let me try to get that better focus for you. There we go. So there we go with Maxxxine. So yeah. Now I wish they do X. If they do X, and you know, and have all the entire trilogy together like that on the chunky box, oh, this would be awesome. Because I want to say it's A24 Films. They do have a trilogy set, which I'm debating whether I pick it up or not, even though I do own these individually, and now I got the 2 chunky boxes from Second Sight. But you know, we'll kind of see, because you know, if I can get X, you know, get X, Pearl, and Maxxxine all together from Second Sight, like that'd just be awesome. Like I would enjoy that, and that would be really, really cool, because I do enjoy like this whole trilogy set that they have. But yeah, that is my crazy bonkers Second Sight pickup of chunky boxes. So yeah, like I said, when it came to the shipping cost, it was ridiculous. You know, aside from having to pay for all the movies too, you know, I mean, that's another ridiculous ass thing, but what can you do, you know? But some of these, like I said, some of these are going to be first time watches for me. Other ones I watched plenty of times, and I don't mind rewatching them at a later date, because I will rewatch them again. And like I said, maybe at a different point in time, I'll do like some unboxings of them, kind of go through what's in each one of these individually. They should all be very similar, you know, the movie, art cards, book, you know, unless we're one of those crazy ass, thick, giant boy boxes where they got like the scripts and stuff like that. But yeah, this is my pickup for right now. Are there any of these that you enjoy? Any of them that you own? Or any of them that you would like to pick up? Let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to check it out. You know, I do read for the most part. Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny the way I say it. It's cool. Don't worry about that. It's going to be all right, as long as you got Second Sight in your back pocket. Anyways, it's been your boy BULLBOYKENNELS, and as always, keep on scratching. Peace. We up out of here, baby. Going down the road of Second Sight with them high ass shipping costs.